the Vista 2 from Jaybird. This is Jaybird's newest wireless earbud with a hefty price tag coming in at $200 out of the gate. So the question is this set of earbuds worth the $200 price tag? And I'll tell you what, coming from an endurance and ultra running background, I'm looking for durability, battery duration, sound quality, comfort, safety, and I can say without reservation or hesitation that these are the best wireless earphones or just exercising earphones I have ever owned in my entire life. I have been using them since they came out, and I absolutely love these headphones. I've had multiple Jaybird headphones in the past. Their sound quality is always great, but this set of earbuds it just blows everything else that I have ever tried for them away. So if you are looking for a set of earbuds that can go the distance that you can use for running, then I would say these are definitely ones that you should check out. And I'm gonna go through a full review, so stay tuned because it's coming up. Spartans, welcome back. On this episode, we are going to be covering the Jaybird Vista 2 wireless earbuds, headphones. And before we get into the review, go ahead and put in the comments, what are your favorite pair of headphones that you use for running? Like I said in the intro, the biggest things for me that I want and I'm looking for in a set of headphones, there are 5 things. I'm gonna cover all of these. We've got durability, the quality of the sound, battery life, safety, and the fit or the comfort. And real quick, I'll show you. You can go to the Jaybird website, look at the Vista 2 to get all the specific specs. The watts, amps, the output, the weight, etc., etc. All that whatever stuff. Most of that doesn't matter to me because function is way more important than all the specs they've got listed on some website. How do they work? And that's what I'm going to go into in today's video. So, number 1 is durability. But I've had a set of Vistas for over a year, and I've put them through all kinds of weather, super hot, arid places, the humidity, freezing winters in Colorado and in Idaho, and they've worked fantastic for me. I've never had any issues with the quality. And just so you know, I did put these to the test. It never rains, or very infrequently rains in Idaho, and so I really wanted to check, how water resistant, waterproof, sweatproof they are. They're not made to go swimming in. But I enlisted the help of my kids, and we really got these things soaked. And I was listening to a song while I was getting wet, while my kids were drenching me, and there was no issue with the sound quality going into the headphones. They didn't bug out, they didn't shut down, the volume stayed consistent, and they really went to town. The durability, I believe it is there. And these just came out. If anything changes, you can bet I'm gonna make a video and talk about any issues that I've got. But like I said, I trust Jaybird. They've never done me wrong in the past, and I think that these headphones are going to be extremely durable for you as well. So the sound quality, if you've never used a set of Jaybirds before, the sound quality is phenomenal. And the nice thing is you can actually change the EQ settings for your headphones. You can change the bass, the mid-tones. You can get all kinds of ranges. There's some presets. You can customize your EQ however you want to set it up, but the sound is absolutely phenomenal. And I actually own a pair of the original Vista 1s, and comparing the sound quality, there is a notable difference with the Vista 2. I put these things in listening to the same songs. You can see they're pretty small wireless earbuds there. They just fit right inside the ear. But the sound quality is phenomenal. And I've never had an issue with quality of sound on my runs. Whenever I've used these, the Vistas were great. I'm super excited to use the Vista 2s on my races now because music helps me get through the races, helps me get through my runs, and these deliver on the sound quality for sure. So, comfortability, fit. I've used the Vistas, and I wore those for my 30-plus hour race up at the I'm Tough 100, and they are super comfortable. Again, they fit right in the ear, and they've got these like ear loops that you can change out. You can pop these off, and they come with a different set of like 4 different sizes for if you got different shaped ear. And I actually had cauliflower ear from wrestling, and I've never had an issue with these things fitting. You can shake your head, bounce it all around. Like they do not fall out. I have never had a pair of the Vistas fall out of my ears running, doing anything. I've crashed and burned. They never came out. They only come out when you want them to. So long battery life, like this is super important when you're doing long distance endurance events. You've got to have something that is going to last 12 plus hours. And the battery life on these is with charges. They come with a wireless charging case. You can charge the case wirelessly, but also when you put the earbuds in, they will charge. In a 5-minute charge, you can get an hour charge, about battery life back onto your headphones. They say it takes about an hour to completely charge up to that 8 hours. But the caveat is they do have active noise cancellation and what they call surround sense, so you can hear kind of ambient noises. You have to have those off to get the full 8 hours. And it doesn't specify whether it's one earbud at a time or both. From everything I've found, it seems like it's both earbuds in, listening at the same time. You'll get 8 hours out of it. And then you can get 2 more charges using the case. So, you can get up to 24 hours. They say it's 6 hours if you do have active noise cancellation or the surround sense turned on, and I'll cover those in a minute. So it's a little bit less, but still you're looking at like 18 hours, which is an extremely long time, that's perfect for, ultra long endurance events, really long runs. You don't have to worry about these things running out of juice and failing you when you need them. So safety, this is one of the biggest key new features that I absolutely love, that I always had an issue with the Vista ones, is I could only run with one earphone in at a time, because if I wanted to hear traffic, cyclists going up and down the trails, animals, anything like that, I had to have one earbud in and I had to have the volume down so I could hear. They work great if you're in a quiet place and you just want to listen to music, but if you're exercising, you usually want to be able to hear what's going on around you for safety purposes. The nice thing about the Vista 2s is they have what they call their surround sense, or if you're familiar with AirPods, what they call their transparency mode, where you can still hear and you can actually adjust the settings on how much ambient noise you can hear. But it was very noticeable when I had the active noise cancellation on. They're great, good sound quality, cancel out most noises. You can hear some wind, but then again, there are settings also actually to cancel the noise, like the wind noise down. But when you've got that surround sense on, like I was with both earbuds in at like the bar at a medium volume listening to Pandora, I was able to hear dogs that were barking across a canal bank from me. I could hear my feet crunching on the gravel road. I could hear cars coming, from hundreds of yards away with these in, again, half volume. And it's fantastic. It does help me feel safe, and it's nice that I can now run with both earbuds in, get good music quality at the same time, and still be able to hear what's going on around me. The closest thing that I've ever had that could do that are Aftershocks, which are great headphones also, but the battery life isn't there. They sit on the front of your ear. I've had some comfort issues after, several hours. They get, they hang on your ears. But anyways, like this is the closest I've ever gotten to that. The only thing is it's difficult to carry on a conversation and really hear what the other person is saying if you've got both headphones in. If I took one out and had the surround sense on, then I could hear and I could communicate. I had issues with the Vista ones that if I had one earbud in, they had to be on my left side, and sometimes I still had a hard time hearing depending on how loud the volume was. So I think it is a big step up from the Vista 1 in that safety feature there. And that's one of my most favorite things that they did. And then there are some other great features as well. They're super customizable, both from the EQ. You can set the sound to however you want it to come out, but you can also adjust or change the settings, and they updated this for the Vista 1 as well. But so for the earbuds, you can push in and you can actually depress a button and you can feel it click in and out. And if you press it once on the right side, it will pause and it will start and stop tracks. And if you press the button and hold it down, the natural setting on the right side is to actually increase the volume. On the left side, pressing in will start and stop songs. If you double tap quickly on either side, it will skip to the next track. But if you depress down and hold it down, you can change the volume. And that, before the update, was not available on the Vista 1. It is now. But then the other thing is it has this light tap where you just very gently kind of tap the outside without depressing the button. And if you double tap, it will switch between the active noise cancellation and the surround sense. So if you're in a spot where you feel safe, in the library, airport, some kind of, some place where there's noises going on at home with your, 6 kids jumping all over you on the couch, You can double tap, turn on the active noise cancellation, but then when you go out on your run, you just double tap, don't have to pull out your phone, mess with anything, and you can get it onto the surround sense or the transparency setting and hear what is going on around. I mean, there's just huge customizability with these, and it is awesome to be able to do that, and mostly from the earbuds, not having to pull your phone out while you're on your run. So I absolutely love these headphones. Like I said, these are far and away my most favorite headphones. I am not an affiliate with Jaybird. They don't pay me anything. I make nothing, but they are so awesome. I wanted to make a video and share it with you because I really do feel like if music is important to you on your runs and you do a lot of running, long runs, you want something with a good battery life that's durable, that has great quality and is super safe with that surround sense feature, then these for me are 100% worth $200. I mean, that's like less than the cost of a lot of ultra races that I do, and to be able to have that music when I want and feel safe, be able to hear everything that's going on around me, like these are clutch, and these are gonna be my go-to headphones until, Jaybird or somebody else comes out with something better. So give them a shot. But more importantly, get out there, train hard, train smart, and train Spartan. We'll see you next time.